And here they told us that O is the center of the circle, and yeah, they only told us this. We have this line here passing through the center. If we have a line passing through the center, then that is a diameter. What do you remember about diameter? Remember that the angle that a diameter subtends is 90 degrees. So if this is a diameter, then obviously angle E here is 90 degrees. We said that in Dr. Cape Town strategy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you haven't watched our video. I suggest you do that there. It will tell you a lot about these stuffs here. So the first angle that we can find here is X. Why do I say X? Because angle at the center is twice angle at the circumference if they are subtended by the same chord. This is a chord here. We know that the chord that runs, that passes through the center of the circle, we call it a diameter. So diameter is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. So they are subtended by the same chord here, which is a diameter. Obviously, this angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So we can see X is 2 times 55. X is equals to 2 into 55 degrees. Reason, angle at center of a circle is equals to angle at circumference. Circumference. Like this here. So angle X is 55 plus 55, 110 degrees. 110 degrees. And let's move on to let's analyze how we can find y. Y is here, and how can we find y? We know that this angle is 110, but here we have a radius. This is a radius because it goes from the center to the point on the circumference. This is also a radius. So what do you remember about radius? We know that radius subtends equal angles. So if this is the radius, this is the radius, these adjacent angles here are equal. So if this is 110 degrees, that means this angle plus this angle must add up to 70 degrees. Why? Because of the sum of angles of a triangle. So these two here must share that 70 degrees. So 70 divided by 2, it's I think 35 degrees. Yep. So 35 plus 35 is 70. 70 plus 110 is 180 degrees. So we are good to go. We know that this angle here, I think I forgot to label. Let me say AB, SME, let me say D, and yeah, let me answer it here. Let's say angle ED, yep, let's say angle EOD, angle OED is equals to angle ODE. OD, the angle that we want, we put it in the middle. Why are we saying this? We can give there are 3 reasons for this. So you can either use this reason here, equal radii, subtends equal angles. Subtends, you can finish this with equal angles. So you can use this reason here, or you can use this reason. You can see adjacent angles of isosceles triangle. And yeah, this is just an isosceles triangle. So adjacent angles of a isosceles triangle are equal, or you can use this reason here, equal, or angles opposite equal sides. You can use one of these three reasons here. You can say opposite, you can say equal radii subtends equal angles, or you can say adjacent angles of a isosceles triangle, or you can say angles opposite equal sides are equal. We are talking about these angles opposite equal sides, like this here. So we say that this is 35 degrees. So, and yeah, so angle D, O D E is equals to 35 degrees. And yeah, we can see angle Y, this angle over here, angle Y is equals to angle D because they are in the same segment. Angle Y is equals to O D E is equals to 35 degrees because of the angles in same segment, like this here. We can see that Y and D are in the same segment because of this bow tie here. So we can see how easy these things are. And as we continue, the sketches become even more complicated and so messy. Yeah, the only thing you can do is analyze what you have and see what you can use. Use every information that you are given. Do not take any information for granted. Use any information that you have because it will help you a lot. So I will see you in the next video.